Well, hello, Life Disney and Beyond. Welcome. We're here at Disneyland, and there's a very light drizzle. You probably can't even see it on the camera, but we've got the trusty lightsaber umbrella with us because light it up, light it up.
I was trying to figure that out. Oh, there it is.
I don't know if you can see that, but there you go.
Even that's probably not picking up.
We have the power of the Force and the power to tell you that we're going to show you what it's like at Disneyland in the rain and how to deal with it in the rain, right, Katie?
Yes, and we're going to show you how to have the best time even when it's raining or drizzling. It's very rare that it does rain here at Disneyland, but when it does, we're not going to let it stop you from having a good time.
But before we get into this rain thing, take a minute to subscribe to this channel. It's easy right down there in the right-hand corner. You'll be updated on all these cool Disneyland things to see our adventures around town and the world. Let's get in there before the rain gets too heavy.
Let's go.
Right. Something good you can do is come find a little table with an umbrella like Katie did.
So you can hear the rain, you can see the rain, and you can get some warm coffee from the Mid-Julep bar and grab your beignets and bring them over here. Beignets in the rain.
And yeah, I mean, they're just over there. They're not even far.
It's not a far walk.
It's just over yonder. Staying dry, having a beignet. Living the life.
How good are these in the rain? It has a spot.
One of our favorite things to do when it rains is jump on the Mark Twain because it's covered. We usually close the top deck anyways when it rains. It looks like there's a boat waiting. Let's see if we can catch it. Go, Katie, go. Made it just in time, Katie.
All passengers aboard!
If it happens to rain, jump on the Mark Twain.
If it happens to rain, jump on the Mark Twain. You're welcome.
No problem, Polar Express, Tom Hanks.
It's nice because you can still enjoy an attraction while staying dry, and you can see all the rain and everybody running through it. So this is definitely something to do. Let's enjoy the ride now.
Cozy up here, and look, they're all wet and cold and soggy out there with their umbrellas. Staying dry, that's the name of the game today. See, the shaman is smart. He made sure his ceremonial spot was covered.
So over at the French Market is one of our favorite things to have in rainy weather. It's nice and warm and delicious. It's a beef stew in a bread bowl. Looks like Mickey. Not only that, does it look cute, but it tastes delicious.
Cheers. The beauty of this thing, though, is you can huddle around it like a fire. Like there's steam coming off, and it's
It feels so good.
So even while she's taking bites, I'm just like warming my hands. Oh, yes.
So shopping on Main Street as well as back here in New Orleans Square on Royal Street is another great thing to do while it's raining. We really like the Crystal Palace here, the dress shop. There's so many things to do. Even one of our favorite shops, Pieces of 8, where you can get all your pirate necessities. Yarr!
And you can get your fire chin here from Pirate Red with 2 Ds under cover of ceiling.
Oh yeah, I don't need my umbrella. Hey buddy. Ooh.
But one of the greatest things about the rain in Disneyland is the lack of crowds. You take a trip over to Adventureland, it seems to me like when it rains here, it feels appropriate to the theme and the Imagineering. I don't know why, but it always feels natural for it to rain in Adventureland. Speaking of Adventureland, another thing to do in Adventureland during the rain, another covered experience. That's right.
Jungle Cruise!
Yeah, it's another one that's on the water like Mark Twain, but yet you're not going to get in the water. You just look at the water and you're covered.
It's really fun to go on a jungle cruise in the rain. You have no idea, so make sure when you're here, come and check it out. Let's go.
Hello, welcome aboard the world famous jungle cruise. I'm Skipper AB. Rated it yesterday, so that was awkward. Man eating piranhas, man eating piranhas. And you have just survived the world famous jungle cruise. Yay! Woohoo! Here, up the boat.
Still dry.
Yeah.
The ground is very wet at the entrance to the tropical hideaway. Probably be a cool place to go hang out in the rain too. All right, so one of the One of the most fun things we like to do when it's raining is come over to the Enchanted, well, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. And especially when one of our favorite cast members is here. Let's go say hi to him. There he is! Tiki Maynard!
Videotaping, that means moving picture. I want to be in there. All I see is myself. What kind of crazy thing is this? That's like looking in a mirror. That's not so special. I see a mirror, or I see a ducky in the water, and I say, move aside, ducky. I want to look at the water that's underneath you.
No, we love you, Tiki Maynard, and we're gonna go check him out. You guys come see him and come check this place out in the rain. It's a great place to go.
Yeah, fiddle paddle. Bring a boat or something for getting soaked around here. I don't like to swim a lot. You know, a boat is good. A motor, oh yeah. Movies where they've got the motorboat, you know, like in Florida, the Everglades. Ew. Wait a minute, there was a bear in that show.
Gentle Ben!
Nah, I can't say that. We don't own him yet.
Oh, the bear. Oh, that's right, we don't own him. That's a big bear. He rides on a boat. It's very strange.
But if he talks, we're in there. Get him in a movie, okay?
So this time when the storm happens in the show, it's really actually happening. Yeah.
The gods have been angered by all this celebrating.
We're here in Star Trader in Tomorrowland, so since this is a survival guide, we are letting you know if you think it's going to be raining, you should try to bring a poncho. It's probably easier to bring than an umbrella because you can just throw it over. You can get them on Amazon, or they do sell them pretty much everywhere in the park. They sell them right there, and it's $12 if you get it here. So
12 bucks, save your butt. Okay, we are here at Launch Bay. This is a great place to come out of the rain. Inside, come meet one of your favorite Star Wars characters, check out some merch, look at some of the cool exhibits. And luckily Katie is donning my Rebel Alliance lightsaber umbrella because you know what? I don't know if we'd gain entry without it. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, we got out of the rain. All right, we're in. Look, you can sit over here and watch some clips, some making of Star Wars. You can look at movie props and giant toys. You can look at 1/1,000,000th of Galaxy's Edge.
let's go see some characters.
All right, let's see who's here. See, they have great little benches that you can hang out on and relax for a little while. If you don't want to meet a character, you can just hang out in here. We've got Chewbacca and Rey. Katie always chooses Chewbacca. I'm guessing that the reason you chose Chewbacca over Rey is that he's snugglier and warmer to hang out with on a day like this.
He's my favorite.
But you have to say, out of all the characters to meet on a rainy day,
Wookiee, our #1 Wookiee on base is the best.
there's Darth Vader, cold. Rey, she's cozy.
She's a ray of sunshine,
Oh, very good.
but she's no Chewie.
Right, you could curl up with Chewie. There he is, Katie. He's checking some stuff.
He's looking for a hairdryer. Looking for a hairdryer? If you were out there, you'd be soaked. I don't even know how long it would take for a hairdryer to get you dry. Okay.
Oh, we're getting the nod.
Hey,
He
we
loves Katie.
love you.
Looking good.
Look at that.
We came to get out of the rain. Yeah, that's kind of Chewbacca-ish, right? I just take a photo. Yeah,
All right. Thank you, Chewie.
Thank you, Chewie. Yes. Stay dry.
Back out there, we'll stay dry. All right, see you later, Chewie. Love ya.
He's always the best. Oh, look, there's Boba Fett. See, Boba Fett just kind of wanders around. Yeah. It's amazing what you can find here in the Launch Bay. The thing you can get in Launch Bay is like the high-end costuming kind of merch. And one of my favorite things to always look at in here is the full-size, life-size version of the Darth Vader action figure from the very first Kenner action figures. That's why his head is so big and the lightsaber is that strange telescopic. There's even a Lucasfilm section now. Look, Lucasfilm t-shirts, mugs, Lucasfilm hats.
Cool travel mug.
It's your Lucasfilm limited gear at the Launch Bay. And of course, very limited, but they have them. Galaxy's Edge merch right there. There's a girl's shirt.
So in addition to getting you around the park, the train is super fun and great and useful, especially when it's raining. You don't want to be walking in the rain. But we love the train not only because of transportation, but because you can go and visit the primeval world and all the little animals in the Grand Canyon.
It actually feels warmer now that I'm in the Southwest. It's an illusion, guys. It's perfect. Although it's looking stormy. Just look at us outside. Oh no. This is a great spot at the top of Main Street if you're trying to get out of the rain, out of the wet streets, and come in here and either see great moments with Mr. Lincoln or take a tour through history of Walt Disney and the Griffith Park bench that started all of this. Kind of a great place to come pay homage to Walt. You can read his opening day speech and try to memorize it like we do. And you can take a look at this giant map of the original concept of the park from 1955. And of course, right here, Main Street Cinema, where you can see Steamboat Willie. And of course, Tilly. Tilly's always warm. You can kind of take a note from her. She's in her booth just kind of saying, yo, paid admission and I'll let you in. Cheapskates. So we're gonna go in and warm up and watch some Mickey cartoons. See that right when you walk in. Mickey cartoons everywhere you look. Mickey cartoons. Pick your episode and enjoy.
Love it in here. This is one of the best places. When it really starts to come down, you can hide in here and watch all the cartoons and be a big Disney fan nerd.
And of course, if you're lucky enough to gain access to the Disneyland porch, you can definitely escape the rain there and watch the world go by. It stopped raining for a little bit, but we're cold and it's still wet everywhere. The best place to warm up, Katie, is where?
On Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
That's right, because the final room has a little something special if you can survive the wild ride. At the very end.
It's a nice little sauna.
Basically a sauna. Thank you. Ooh, a fireplace. See, I'm already warming up. All right, we just have to survive this ride and get to the last room. Uh-oh. All right, we're getting closer. Oh no! So we've been killed by a train and now we are entering, and there it is. It's got to be 80 degrees in here, maybe more.
So warm.
Oh, this is so good. Can we just stay here?
I know, right?
Ride stop. Ride stop. Ah! Oh, and like one last blast of steam. That really warmed me up.
Well, everyone, it looks like the rain stopped and we still had an awesome day.
That's right, we're dry.
Yes, we're dry, more importantly.
And you can be dry too if you follow some of those little tips that we gave you there for today of where to go, what to do, when, how, all that stuff.
Let us know in the comments below if there's anything you guys like to do when you come to Disneyland in the rain, so we can share with everybody else. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Life Disney, turn on your bell notifications, and of course, if you want to support Life Disney, you can become one of our Patreon members. We'll put all the information in the description right there below.
We will, I promise, and we will see you next time on Life Disney and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye.